All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, God Kadash, double honors to apostles of GMS, and sincere Shalom for pushing truth and sincerity. And I got a small clip. Well, it's actually 9 minutes, but I'm actually not even gonna play it because who knows? I might even get it flagged, and I might even just get my channel flagged just for even going into this. But I felt through the spirit I should go into it. But this is pretty much the nation step up measures to fight Omicron COVID variant, which I never even heard about till just now. And apparently they talking about China, Russia, and some other states, some other countries getting hit with this variant. And I'm like, but I'm like, all these different variants, but just all these different variants, but no one's actually even speaking of them. But apparently in this clip, they was like, "Oh, we don't speak heavily on these different variants because we don't want to give everybody a panic." But it became a big panic when this thing came out, and then y'all want to just throw out, "Oh, this is how many people's killing." Now you got mandates. And this is just different. Now they talking about that these mandates aren't effective enough, so they need to upgrade them more. And this is what me and the brothers and the elder was talking about that they was gonna do because this whole thing ain't wiping enough people out. So we see, or we already knew it was coming because they want to push this agenda more. They already know a lot of people want to take it, but now they talking about now they got to actually enforce it even heavier, and they got all these different variants out. But just supposedly this one's supposed to be the most worst one of all. Just like apparently the other one was supposed to be the worst one of all, which was I forgot. Like it went into different variants. Like it was started with the virus first being the worst, the Delta being the worst, the some other ones being the worst, and it just keeps going and going. So all these new variants just keep being the worst out of all of them. But we see where all this is going. Y'all people are, well, we need y'all to take it, or we just need y'all to go ahead along with the plan of it because we knew y'all people were stupid. We know that this is all prophecy. We already know that this is what was ordained to happen, and we know hell probably, and if depending on how it plays, two ways can happen. A lot of people take it, or a lot of people start getting suspicious about it, and then don't want to take it. So they're gonna have to increase. They had to bump down on laws even more. That for your job you got to do this and that. So this is Baruch 4:29. It says, "For he have brought these plagues upon you, shall bring you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation." And that's talking about the elects, the hopeful elect. And because this is why I say this is all prophecy. These prophecies need to happen, and we enjoy it. Believe it or not, we need these things to happen because the more we know, I'm sorry, Salaki, the more that these things do happen, the closer we know we are to getting out of here. And that's the important part, is that we are waking up the elect by doing the Lord's work, and to bring out these prophecies as the Lord slowly but surely makes this place slowly fall and bring to light these prophecies that are actually happening. For the people that likes to go in denial, that's good. But for the ones that people actually sit there and actually start realizing, okay, every time that we deny that these guys are saying these things are going to happen, it ends up happening. And that, by far, happens to wake up the hopeful elect. We don't know who's of the elect. We don't even know any of us is of the elect. That's why we got to try our best. So to continue reading, it says, "Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that give thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. So the misery of these people is already upon them. Like you can look at them on a daily basis. You can see people just upset. People that are forced to go back to their homes because of this whole pandemic, and then all sorts of other things happening. People losing jobs left and right. Jobs are opening back up, but now it's even harder to get jobs because not all the jobs open back up. So, and then with people who still wanted to be on unemployment, that makes a lot of other jobs open for fulfillment, but then they gotta have required of the mandate. This is Revelations 18:8. It says, "Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and famine." I mean, it's like and mourning and famine. And when it says one day, it can definitely happen in one day. And it also means this era, as we can continuously see that the death of people in so many different ways, the homeless, the military vets, the just down to the average person. People mourning left and right. People losing jobs. People, a lot of inmates going on suicide rates. Our people reduce their drug habits. And it says, and of course, the famine. Well, we've been in the famine for a long time. That's why we have GMO food. But what happens when those trucks stop? It'll really be a famine then. It says, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. So the destruction of this place is definitely here. It is definitely coming. And also when it also decided to go into that word, what is it? Plague. And the definition of plague says a blow, stripe, a wound. And our people has taken a serious blow. Actually, no, it's like this entire place has taken a heavy blow. This place isn't what it used to be. It is always plagued with something. I'm not even talking about just diseases. I'm talking about even the plague of homosexuality, and some more other stuff. Then it's on a heavy wound. This place is on its last leg, really, to where this place is going into economic collapse. And for the second part, it says a public calamity. As I mentioned, economic collapse. You got the Black Lives Matter, the Antifa. You got these laws, or I'm sorry, you got all these jurisdictions that cripple everything, even the money system. So it says a heavy affliction, plague, and that also includes all the bunch of diseases as per what's going on now, which is not killing a lot of people. That's what they want to hype up. But this place has literally every disease you could think of in a CDC lab. And this place is a heavy affliction as it is. And you got so many things happening here. People don't know which way to turn their directions to. Whether it's going on with Antifa, BLM, the the president thing, World War these things that's going on outside this place with World War III. So because they don't know what they're turning their attentions to, you got everybody looking everywhere, especially when something comes up to distract them, like social media, with such as these things with celebrities. So it's just all what looks like a free for all brawl, and people don't know what to do. People's up in the uproar, people killing left and right. It's going to get even worse, especially when that money runs tight. People going to start robbing people for food. Hell, you already hear it on the all-time high when they just going into the stores and start shooting at people. you know full well they done took some things before they left. So be prepared for all these things to happen as things get worse, as people start going crazier, as these laws become more restricted, more tighter, to where you, as these average people, don't feel like they even have rights anymore. Rights are just in this land is just for the wicked. It's not for us. We just happen to be able to do it legally and work around some things, but we can't work around the things that we do here, like these other people, yes, including our people that wants to be wicked. But we do things accordingly to this land until the Lord comes back and destroy this place. Simple as that. But that's all I had to go into that. It was going to be a quick video anyways. So with that, shalom.